All right, hi. So I'm in my sleeping shirt and I probably am looking a mess, but I got motivated to film, so we're gonna do a little story time. Get ready. So for this video, I was really wondering what story of an experience I've had that's kind of funny have I never told anyone before, slash what would still be interesting. And I remembered this one time I decided I wanted to be a model, and it's an adventure. So basically, I was just at the mall with my family, and it was no big deal. We were just on a regular just gonna check out the mall because we have a weekend free. And they're doing this thing. They had a whole like section of the mall that was with seating and a stage, and I was like, whoa, what's this? I want to check it out. And it was a scouting agency type thing for under 18-year-old people with talent, so who wanted to be models or actors or things like that. And so basically what you had to do was sign up for it. It was kind of like American Idol, but not important. So yeah, that's what I did. I signed up for it. I was just in regular attire, and before going out on stage and doing the whole catwalk, whatever, you don't get to select your music, but you get a little bit of training as to how to catwalk and do some poses. Just a quick 15-minute training. So we did that, and then it was my turn after seeing a few people flop on stage. It was this one family who brought in their literal toddler, and it was we get it, you want to be famous and you think your kid is special and whatever. And I fell victim to this whole trap too of thinking you're special and whatever, and you're whoa, I can be a model. It's it's not that easy. So it was my turn to go on stage, and I nailed it. The judges were like, you know what, you did really good. We're having another one in either a week or 2 weeks. I don't remember what the time span was, but mind you, this mall was an hour away from my house. So it was kind of a drive, and they were like, okay, here's you have to dress up and you have to get a talent ready or something like that. So what I did for that was I bought a whole new, I think I bought the dress for a school dance or something that was coming out. I brought a fancy outfit, a whole dressing thing. And it just so happened that that was also happening. So I was like, Mom, we gotta do this. I want to be a model. Come on. So then, you had to do a talent, right? And I was a basic bitch, so I was like, I'm gonna sing. And this was a long time ago. I was 11 or 12, and so back in the day, it was really hard to have portable music, because it wasn't as easy to illegally download stuff, I guess. So I had an iPod Touch, as you did back in the day, and I had it jailbroken or something, so I had free music that way. And I had Katy Perry, E.T., because that was a popular song that came out and that I knew all the words to. And I was rehearsing that for a week prior to this thing, probably a week or 2 weeks. And that day, I was so fucking pumped. I was like, yes, bitch, we're gonna get it. I got my makeup, I got my whole attire, I got my hair done. Let's go. So first, before we do the talent, it was a 3-part thing, I think. So first you did a catwalk down like this modeling stage. They made it seem like professional and shit. And then you were to do your talent. So I nailed the catwalk. They were like, oh my god, gorgeous, amazing. And then I did the talent, which was me singing E.T. by Katy Perry, which is cringy in and of itself, because it's just like, it's such an awkward song to sing acoustically, not acoustically, but like without digital enhancements, right? So I get on stage and I'm like, I'm feeling myself, I'm bursting out those Katy Perry lyrics. I don't really remember what they are now, but I was killing it. My voice was sounding bomb. I had a microphone. I was like, you're an alien. I was doing that whole shit, alright? And in front of all these people, I look out, and I always am like an anxious person. I'm always like nervous to do stuff in front of other people, so I was like sweating buckets. I was a mess, okay? Your boy was a mess. And my biggest mistake was like looking out at all these people, because it was just random mall goers and like the judges, obviously. And judges, as you know, have like a very serious face because they're judging something, so they have to be like. And when you're like 11 or 12, it's just like, it's like a lot of pressure because you don't know that, and you're like, shit, I'm doing something wrong. So I started to get like really nervous and overthink, and I forgot the song lyrics, and I had no idea what to do. And I was like looking to my mom in the audience, and she was just like, keep going. And I was like, fuck, and I stopped, and immediately I was like so embarrassed and so fallen, that I just like marched off the stage, and I was like, nope, sorry, I can't do this. And I like kind of like, I can't think of the word of what it is in English. Okay, I kind of like aggressively handed the like one of the workers or the talent agents persons the microphone, like in a kind of aggressive, like, here kind of way, and I like stormed off because I was like having a panic attack. So it was bad. It was very bad. Everybody was just kind of like didn't know how to react to that, because like none of the other acts had any problems doing their thing, and I fucked up. I done fucked up real bad. So then the third portion, which was just like a photo shoot, and I did well for that, but I was like, I fucked up. And so then, plot twist, they were like, okay, you fucked up, sure, but like it was good, it was promising. Come in for the next session, which, by the way, you're gonna have to pay $100 for, because it's a photo shoot where we make a professional portfolio for you for like scouting agencies. And I was like, sounds kind of weird because you are a scouting agency, but I was like, Mom, please, I'ma make it big time, alright? We're gonna be making cash after this, alright? So like $100, no big deal. So reluctantly, after a lot of convincing, after my whole failure, and my mom was very mad at me because like the way I handled the situation wasn't great. The way I like passed the microphone and like stormed off and everything, it was like very embarrassing and very cringy. The whole thing was cringy. I understand why my mom was like angry and embarrassed and whatever. So reluctantly she was like, fine, alright, I'll pay this $100. We're gonna buy you some new outfits for this next photo shoot. It's gonna be bomb. So for the next photo shoot, I had 2 different outfits. So I was like wearing the first one, and like despite being a child, a preteen or whatever, the photo shoot was really like vaguely sexual. So that's something that I kind of want to like talk about a little bit without, well, still being funny, but also being a little bit like, hey, this is a problem. They kept having, it wasn't like too sexual, but they kept having me do like really suggestive poses, like that kind of thing, which I think isn't great for somebody who's 11 or 12 to be doing, and that's just my opinion on this. But yeah, we did the photos, we did like the first set, then I changed, got my whole other look going on, and I was like doing some more like gang kind of photos, because it was like a really boss outfit, alright? And then they were like, okay, cool, we'll like mail you the portfolio, this, that, the third. And after that point, they didn't contact me ever again, despite being like a scouting agency and like finding new talent. They just like sent me the portfolio in the mail within like a few weeks, which they promised to do, along with like some sort of like modeling book, which was like this thick and showed you how to like square your shoulders and walk like you're walking on a tightrope. It's like a bunch of stuff that I guess models do have to go through, but it's such like, it's really superficial, which I guess comes with the whole modeling thing. So that's the story of how I got scammed out of $100. Well, my mom got scammed out of $100, and I don't even have the portfolio or the book anymore, because you don't really, it's something that you forget about in a few years, you know? So there's my story. I might include pictures, but I doubt we have any. So hope you enjoyed that.